As Told by Shelly. I am your host, Shelly Shenanigans. Shit. Yay! Welcome to my show. Welcome to my show. Welcome to my show. Welcome to the Shelly Show. Just kidding, that's not the name. Welcome to As Told by Shelly. I am your host, Shelly Shenanigans. And thank you, Shenanigans. Thank you for being here. You could have been anywhere on the internet, but you clicked on my face. You clicked on my face. So I am so appreciative that you are watching this video right now. And I want you to know that I love you. If nobody told you they loved you today, know that Shelly Shenanigans loves you.
Bruh.
I'm out of breath. So if you want to keep on watching me talk about my beautiful wall that I created, people be asking me about this wall all the time. On Instagram, people DM me asking me about my wall. And I love it because it's a labor of love. I made it because I love all these little quotes. So if you want to hear me talk about it, keep on watching. So we're going to start in the corner, which was added last. The pink wall was added last. It was just, I had random pink wrapping paper. So I just taped it up there. I had these strings already from my old apartment, and I just added little post-it notes. Some of them I cut, and I just put cute little things on it because this is what I like. I like to add cute little quotes. So I'm not gonna talk about all the photos. I'm only gonna go over like my favorite ones. This one right here is my favorite because look at my hair, period. Look at baby Shelly's hair. Look at the her. Look at the her, period. And here go my Pookies. This is my family. We call each other the Pookie crew. And this is me and my cousin and my longest friend, Sydney, period. This is my mom and my dad. Shout out to my mom and my dad. I wouldn't be here without them. And these are my two nieces. This is my favorite picture of me and my family. And this is Chrissy, my mom, my sister, the best auntie in the world, period. Shout out to Shoo Shoo, Harriet, and me. And this is me and Kylie. I love this picture because Chrissy took it up. Me and Kylie, we was at Chipotle. I love this picture. And yeah. So now we're going to talk about the actual newspaper wall. Now, I didn't come up with the newspaper wall idea on my own. My friend and roommate, Rena, actually came up with the idea because she wanted to do a newspaper wall photo shoot. But I was like, I want to make my whole wall a newspaper wall. And then I just added the quotes on top of it because I was like, I love quotes. That's like my favorite thing in the world. Quotes are just like my thing. So I just put a whole bunch of quotes on there and it just keeps growing and growing and growing all the time. So these little ones, these little quotes in a different writing are quotes that I made, well not I made them, that were made when I was in the campaign, The Skin You're In. And Kayla, who's a photographer, she told us to write our favorite quotes on it, on the big poster board. And I basically just cut it up and put them in different spots. So a few of them, which ones are my favorite? This one, which Claire wrote this one, I freaking love Claire. It says, I survived because the fire inside me burned brighter than the fire around me. And woo, that is a word. Shout out to Claire for that one. I don't know where that quote came from. That's a good quote. And then this, my cousin actually gave it to me. So this girl right here gave me a just because gift. And this was in it. And it says, faith guides us when we cannot see the way. And that's so true. I love it to death. Shout out to my cousin. And then Rena actually made this in quarantine, and she actually made it for herself, but then she asked me could I put it on the wall, and I was like, absolutely. And I think it's so good. It's so pretty. I love it so much. I made this when I was in college, and I just had this. I just threw it up there. And I got this from actually Dollar Tree. I got this from Dollar Tree. And I got it around Valentine's Day, and I had it was on my door in my old apartment. So I just added it up here because I think it's cute. And then all these other quotes, I love them. I just find quotes that I like, and I write them on paper or whatever I have, and I put them up here. That's probably my favorite quote up here. Don't stop until you're proud. And the reason why this one is my favorite quote is because my niece actually wrote it, and it was in my oldest niece's room. And I saw it and I was like, oh my God, I love it. And I asked Kylie to make me one, and she made it. And I was like, oh my God, I love it. So then I ended up getting it tatted on my leg. But I love this quote. I love it so much that I got it tatted on me. So, yeah. And as we keep going, we have more quotes that I wrote. Then I got this. This is so random because Rena gave it to me. And it was just a piece of white cardboard before. And I ended up drawing on it. I mean, coloring on it. And I thought it was so cute. I wanted to add aspire to inspire to the wall. But I covered up the space where I would have put aspire to inspire. So we just got inspire in the middle. Because I hope that I can inspire you guys to love your life and do anything that you want to do, because I know it's a lot of people out here that are very negative about what you want to do. You tell somebody your plans and they be like, no, you can't do that. And it's like, no, I can do whatever I want to do, and I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. And that is for what? Period. I added this. I think this was the first thing I added, cause I don't know, I just wrote it because I felt it. And when I was cutting out the newspaper, random, obviously, like I told you, I started this in quarantine before I knew that I was going to have a show. And so all of these newspaper articles are some form of newspaper article talking about COVID, because, like I said, I got these newspapers while we were in quarantine. So that was like the big hot topic that everything is about. And I just wrote this, the world needs more love, because that's how I feel. I truly believe that if everybody in the world treated everybody else exactly how they would want to be treated, if I treated you how you want to be treated, or how I want to be treated, and you treated the next person how you want to be treated, nobody would do anybody bad or wrong, because nobody wants to be done wrong. Nobody wants to be lied to. Nobody wants to be cheated on. Nobody wants to be manipulated. Nobody wants to be done wrong. So if everybody just did their part and treated the next person well, I truly believe that the world would be a better place. So that's why I wrote this. The world needs more love. And this one right here, this is one of my favorite ones too. The energy you put out is the energy you get back. And that's true. If you're constantly putting out good energy, putting out good vibes, you know what I'm saying, doing well to the world, treating the world well, then good things will happen to you. Of course, bad things happen to everybody. Everybody has bad stuff happen. The world is a bad place. Bad stuff happens all the time, but it's how you react to the bad stuff. You know, you can choose to go out and fuck this, fuck that, fuck everybody. But no, if you look at your life through the lens of what is the lesson? What can I learn? What can be of value in a situation, then you'll start to move differently. And that's why I put this. The energy you put out is the energy you get. The energy you put out is the energy you get back. Period. And this, I actually made this. Was it color theory? I added the red parts after, like I added the red parts when I put this up because it wasn't finished. I made it in color theory class at Tri-C. These two parts actually came from my mood board or vision board for 2019 that I didn't finish. But I cut it out and put it on here because I like these. Like, I seen this on Instagram and so I just recreated it and drew it. You changed, I hope so. And the first one is like a little bit a little bit of energy, you got a little bit of flowers. And then this one, it's like you got a lot of energy and you got a lot of flowers. So I mean, you growing, you flourishing. And that's just done on that, period. And I love this one too. Give everything but up. I know there's a lot, we can put ourselves into everything, but you don't ever want to give up, especially if you believe in something. If you believe in something, do not give up. Keep trying. You might sometimes get tired, and it's okay to rest. It's okay to rest. It's okay to take a break. That's totally fine. But don't give up. And that's the moral of the story. And then this one, I actually drew this. So I drew this rose in art class at Tri-C, but I colored it in at home, and then I added the words, "We can complain because rose bushes have thorns, or we can rejoice because thorn bushes have roses." And that's a quote by Abraham Lincoln, but I really love this quote because it's just a fancy way of saying you could look at the cup half full or half empty. And I love this quote. I have it tatted down my spine. It's an amazing quote. It just goes back to, you know, you put the energy you put out, the energy you get back, you know? You can look at stuff in a positive way or you can look at it in a negative way. And that's really it. I mean, that's really the whole gist of it. And then I have a list of all the animes I want to watch. I haven't watched any of them yet, but I got Devilman Crybaby, Attack on Titan, Death Note, Number 6, Full Metal Alchemist, JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, Hunter x Hunter, and then my friend Zay wrote Inuyasha on here. Let me know in the comments below if y'all seen any of these, because I want to start watching them, but I just haven't gotten around to it. So let me know what anime I should watch. People keep telling me Hunter x Hunter, but we gonna get there. And my last thing, this little flower. I love this flower. It's so pretty to me. It's so simple, but it's so cute. And I got my little calendar. My calendar little thingies. And that's the wall, you guys. I started it before quarantine. Justin came over. He saw it. He told me to finish it. And here we are. And that's it. I add new quotes to it often. Usually I do my quote of the day. And that's when I talk about these ones, the big ones. And so follow me on Instagram if you want to see me add more quotes to the wall, because when I do a quote of the day, I always add the quote to the wall. So now we're gonna answer some questions. I've had everybody send me questions on my Instagram. I put one of them little question thingies on there, and there's a few good questions that I really want to answer. So if you want to see me answer some questions from my friends on Instagram, keep watching. You guys just seen me talk about my wall. What was your favorite part? Let me know in the comments. If you want me to add anything specific to the wall, also let me know. If there's any quotes that you want me to talk about or that you like, put your favorite quote in the comment, period, and all that. So now I'm about to answer questions sent to me by my friends on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram at Shelly Shenanigans. I'm super engaged with my people on Instagram. I freaking love y'all. Like I said, I wouldn't be here without y'all. So hit me up on Instagram, y'all. Slide in my DMs. Like some pictures. Comment on some pictures. You know, engage with your girl, because I want to engage with you. So let's get into the questions. I'm going to be reading them off my phone because obviously they're on Instagram. So let me pull that up. I should have had that ready already, but I didn't. All right, here we go. I look, you got a lot of questions. So my first question is from this guy named Keith_Cobain. He's actually not even from Cleveland. He's an artist in New York. And I'm not sure how we connected on Instagram, but we did. And that's like my homie on Instagram. We be like, you know, talking to each other all the time. And his question was, what new artists are you excited about? And that's a good question because I'm such a music person on Instagram. I'm always posting music. And I also have a Cleveland playlist that I update very often. So check my link tree because I have it linked. My local music I'm loving playlist. And there's one artist that I love. I interviewed him, Will Cherry. He just dropped his first album. And it's called Burgundy. And I love it. I listen to it all the time. It's amazing. He let me hear it before it was out. So he's definitely the artist that I'm most excited about. But there's also some other artists that I really like too. They're not new. They're Cleveland artists. They've been around for a while. Kid Stone just dropped an album called Home. Affinity dropped an album called Fountainhead. Buddy Vine. First off, shout out to Buddy Vine. I want to interview her so bad. That's in the works. She has a single called Tap Out, and that song is fire. Also, my friend Castle the Regular. He freaking been dropping music every single day. How are you dropping music every day? He dropped 106 songs. Well, he's pledging to drop 106 songs. I think right now we're on like song 50. What? 50 songs? Every single day? That's crazy. And then also, B. LaRue, she has a song called Chance, her single off her album Love Yourself. Fire! Okay? All these songs, y'all, please go look at my playlist and you can add all those songs on there. Them songs is bangers. So, period. Shout out to Keith Cobain. Thank you for asking me that question. Another question I was asked, well, a lot of people ask me this. What keeps you motivated? What's your key to maintaining positive energy and organization? A couple of different people ask me that. So I want to answer that because people do ask me that often, like how am I always so positive and stuff? And that's because I actively choose to only worry about what I can change. So if I know that there's nothing I can do about that situation, I'm not going to worry about it because I'm not going to allow myself to stress about something that I can't do anything about. There's a lot of stuff that I can do stuff about, and there's some stuff that I can't. So that's how I maintain my positive energy. I try to look at every situation through the lens of a lesson. I try to learn something from everything. And so that's that. Somebody else asked me how big do I want my platform to be? And also, I've been asked this question before, like what do I want to do? Like what's my big goal? And honestly, you guys, I can't tell you that. I don't know what my big goal is. I just want to inspire everybody. Anybody who sees me, anybody who comes in contact with me, anybody who watches my videos, anybody who interacts with my content on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, wherever. If you see me in real life, I want my energy to rub off on you, and I want to inspire you to live out the best life that you can. That's really my goal. So wherever that takes me, if that takes me to being on a big TV screen, a big show, if that takes me to being the president, I'm not a politician. Wherever that takes me in life, I'm just taking it day by day, honestly. Like the biggest goal that I would like to be able to be self-employed. I would like to be able to live off of making videos and being a brand ambassador. That's my first big goal. But like as far as huge, ginormous goal, I'm not there yet. I don't know. What's your favorite thing to do in order to refresh and reset? That's a good question. And that was asked to me by my friend Alex, my tea fairy. The tea fairy asked me a good question. What's your favorite thing to do to refresh and reset? Honey, do nothing. A good day or two of sleeping, a good day or two of just not interacting with people, just being able to literally just relax on my own, not really being on my phone. There's some times where I will just turn my phone on Do Not Disturb, not completely turn it off, but just turn it on Do Not Disturb, you know, and I will just chill. And that's how I refresh. Take like an hour-long shower. I already take really long showers, but just take an extra long shower and just stand there I feel better already just imagining being in the shower. But just taking a really long shower and just relaxing. Retail therapy, that's a good one. Lighting some candles, you know, chilling out. And who's your biggest inspiration? Alex asked me that one too. I don't really have an inspiration. Like, I don't have a specific person who inspires me specifically. I'm inspired by my biggest inspiration, but it's not a person specifically. It's other plus size models, other plus size people, black women who are out here doing it. I freaking love y'all. I just love seeing people that look like me being on billboards, being on shows, being main actresses on movies, being in large makeup campaigns, hosting award shows, like just doing all the stuff that I want to do. Because I remember when I was younger, I never saw one brown skin and dark skin black women doing these things, and also plus size brown skin black women doing these things. So the fact that now we're getting more representation, it's like, yes, honey, yes, honey. So I want to be one of those people. I want to be one of those people that inspire the next coming generation. I want to be one of those people that help others see the light in them. So that's my biggest inspiration. Someone asked me, what are my self-love practices? If that was asked to me by OK Lo, shout out to my girl Lauren. First off, follow her brand Transcend, because she does phenomenal therapeutic massages. I freaking love her. She came to my house, y'all, and she gave me a 60-minute full body therapeutic massage. Baby, I need to be hitting her up to book an appointment right now. But yes, my self-love practices really is, I try to practice this is a pro tip. Oh, this is a pro tip. This is a pro tip right here, y'all. Practice your love languages on yourself. Practice your love languages on yourself. So my specific love languages are words of affirmation and quality time. So I talk positively to myself, hence all of the quotes. I love quotes. A lot of times when I'm doing my quote of the day, or I'm reading quotes, or if I see a quote that resonates with me, I am talking to myself, y'all. I'm talking to myself. That be me practicing my love languages on me. Words of affirmation is my love language. So I like to feed myself, good positive words, because that's how I thrive. And then quality time, like I said before, spending time with myself, being alone, resting, taking long showers, going to do things by myself, going out to eat, going to the movies, going to the mall. Sometimes people will be like, can I come with you, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, sometimes it's cool to be with your friends, but sometimes it's cool to just, vibe out alone. I can be in the car and I can sing ugly to myself, and that's okay. So that's really it. Practicing my love languages on myself. That's that on that. Somebody said, let me get a shout out. Shout out to my girl, Kanisha. First off, Kanisha is one of my biggest supporters. She supports literally everything I do. Shout out to her. I freaking love Kanisha. That's my favorite ever. That's my girl. And that's just that on that, period. She said, let me get a shout out. Baby, you can get as many shout outs as you want. Damn Chi Chi, shout out to Sid. She said couch sessions November 27th. I don't think that this episode will be out on November 27th, but follow Lemon Pine Drop, follow Damn Chi Chi, follow 106 Nights, follow Castle Regular, follow Trinity the Model. Shout out to the gang, period. And yeah, y'all might, by this time this episode comes out, y'all might see me hosting couch sessions. because that's something else I do. Y'all know, follow me on all the socials because you know I got it going. Oh, and Anna the Great asked me about maintaining positive energy. And who else asked me that? One Euphoric Beauty. Follow One Euphoric Beauty. Oh my God, follow them. They're a super dope lip gloss and accessory brand in Cleveland. Period. Shop a small brand. That's just that on that. And my cousin who was in no picture asked me, where do I see myself in 5 years? Honey, I don't know. Hopefully somewhere self-employed. Yeah, and that's all the questions. Oh, Serenity Scents Clean. I've never shopped this brand before, but they asked me what's my favorite candle scent. I like clean smelling scents. News. These candles that I have burning, they can smell like something. Justin, do you think they smell like something?
Mm-hmm.
Do they? See, I really can't smell them for real. I mean, I can, but they're not that strong to me. But I get them from Walmart. They're like $5. $5 for this big old candle. Yes. And I don't necessarily like candles for the smell. I have a wax warmer for that. I love my wax warmer. Like, my wax warmer is like my favorite possession. That's not like a necessity item. Oh, wax warmer is so easy. I have it set up to where it's on my same light switch as my light. So anytime I turn my light on, my light is on, my wax warmer is on, and it just smells so good. And after a couple days with the wax melt in there, you just dump it out and you put a new one in there. So you can change the scent however much you want. And wax melts are really, really cheap. Like, you can get the ones from Walmart. Now, I do like those. Some of them are stronger than others, but my favorite one is the Gain one. Those are a little bit more expensive, but I cut them in half. And I love my wax melt on my wax burner. Oh my God. My favorite thing ever. But back to the candles. I don't think they smell that much. Like, I can smell them, but they're not super strong. But I just buy them because they look cute. Like, this was like $5.99. This one probably like $4, period. Three wick for like $5, period. So I just stock up on them from Walmart. And I buy like 4 or 5 of them at a time, and they last forever. And that's that. And I think that's all the questions. That's all the questions. I think I answered them all. Oh, my friend Tori. She asked me, do I find it easy to share my piece? Is it scary to share myself? I'll answer this. This will be my last question. Do you find it easy to share your piece? Is it scary to share? And do you think they'll understand? And I'm gonna say, I think it's easy to share my piece because I am a natural extrovert. I love talking to people. I love making new friends. I love getting Instagrams. I love networking. I love talking to people. So this personality that y'all see, this is my natural self. This is just how I am all the time. So I think it's easy because this is just how I am. Now, on the internet, it is a bit scary because I know that just as many people that love me, there can be people that will hate me as well. I am lucky I have not really experienced any internet bullying or internet hate, and I hope that doesn't ever happen. Please, Jesus, I hope it never happens. But I do expect people to have something to say, negative, because people are entitled to their opinion. And then on the internet, it's a huge internet with so much stuff, and so many people have access to my videos, and all my stuff is public. So anybody can come on and say anything, but that doesn't worry me as much because I know that I have a super strong support system. Shout out to my shenanigans. I love y'all so much. And yeah, I don't necessarily expect people to understand. I mean, I know that some will and some won't, and that's just, life. But I don't expect people to understand. I hope that they will, because I try to be very, well, I don't try to do anything. I think that I'm very relatable, and that's why I think a lot of my friends wanted me to start this. Side note, my friends told me to start a channel. Everybody be like, you need a video, you need a show, 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 you need a show. So that's why I'm here. I am here because all my friends told me I need a show. And Justin, the guy who films and edits this show, told me I need a show. And here we are with a show. So, here we go. And that was the last question, y'all. Did y'all like my video talking about my wall? If you have any questions that I didn't answer or you want me to answer, hit me up on Instagram, drop it in a comment down below. I love reading and responding to y'all comments. And thank you, Boss Lady, again for this t-shirt. Shop BossLadyATL.com using code Shenanigans to save some coinage, period. And Shenanigans, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. I hope I see y'all soon. Bye.